Hi, this is Willy from the DIY Brothers, here to bring you a real quick tabletop review of the Leatherman Wave. The Leatherman Wave is one of Leatherman's more popular multi-tools, and there's good reason for this. It's a sturdy tool that does an excellent job for its size, weight, and price point. At 8.5 ounces, it has a decent amount of heft to it, but size-wise, it's still small enough to just fit in the palm of your hand, meaning you can carry it with you wherever you need to go. It doesn't get in the way, you can put it on your belt and carry it around, not going to bother you, never going to get in the way, but it's always going to be there. Perhaps the most innovative thing about the Leatherman Wave is the fact that it has externally accessible features. A straight knife and a saw, as well as a serrated knife and a file. Both the straight knife and serrated have a little thumb hole, so you can open them one-handed without anything else. You just go like that, and they're really easy to open. When you open it up, it exposes a 420 high carbon steel blade. Going to be pretty durable, going to hold a pretty decent edge, and actually it's really a very sharp knife out of the box. Real quick paper test on it. Absolutely no problems. Cuts through the paper without any issue or even slowing down. Additionally, the locking mechanism seems pretty sturdy. It's effectively a little liner lock. You press down and allow the blade to fold in. So of course there's no replacement for a proper pocket knife, but it does do a very good job for what it is. I feel like the liner lock would be pretty solid and it won't give very easily. Next to the straight knife we have the saw, which is pretty much a standard jagged bladed saw like you'd find on most multi-tools or Leathermans. It has the same locking mechanism there. On the opposite side, you have the serrated blade. The serrated blade I've used some. It is a vicious blade. It's the same 420 high carbon steel, but with the little serrations in it, they're almost micro serrations. They're just little itty bitty ones. They will cut through a rope and anything else you throw at it with ease. Over here, we have the file, which is on one side is what they call a diamond coated file for finite sharpening, not exactly knife sharpening, but hatchets, machetes, that sort of thing, as well as a wood and metal hybrid file for the more basic getting the blade into shape. Then on the bottom it's actually got a little bit of a file here too for a little bit of fine out work, so a little bit thinner section there. Again, the same locking mechanism. In addition to the excellent external locking tools, Leatherman Wave also has internal tools that are all locking. For example, we have scissors here. But in addition to being very high quality scissors, they actually lock into place. If you look here, you can see the little bar mechanism that allows it to swing in or swing out. There's one lock on either side for all of the tools, so it's actually a very clean system and works very well. You open up the scissors, you flip them out, they're ready to go. They're very strong scissors. They have no problems cutting through anything. I've cut, if you need to, you can cut pretty much anything you want. You don't have any troubles at all. With paper, of course. But even larger things, small wires, that sort of thing, this will have no problem with. Up next in the lineup is one of my favorite tools. Being a glasses wearer, this comes in handy more often than you might think. It's a very, very small screwdriver. Again, it's locking just like every other tool on the Wave, with a small flat end on this side and a little bar that pulls out. Then you put it back in facing the other way, and now you're ready to rock with a Phillips head. So any small screws you need to do and undo, the Leatherman Wave is ready to tackle them. You don't need to go get a specialty tool to make it happen. If your glasses break in the field, you're good to go. You can fix them right there. Don't have to worry about it. Over here we have the standard punch or flathead screwdriver, whichever you use it for. Pretty diverse little tool. Never quite sure what the exact title is, but it seems to do a lot of different jobs, prying, anything else you need it for. Again, that's locking as well. Over on the opposite side, you get one of the neatest features about this tool. the Phillips screwdriver. But in addition to being a Phillips screwdriver, it operates much like the smaller bit set. You pull it out, flip it around, and it's a flathead. In addition, you can actually buy another toolkit that's full of these little things. It actually has a little belt clip, and the little bits slide in, and you can put them in your Leatherman whenever you need them. So you can carry even more tools with you than you previously were able to. Then over here we've got the can opener, tried and true, classic, locking just like everything else. On the inside of the Leatherman we've got the standard little ruler here, folds out with the other one so you can measure a longer distance. And then in the middle we've got pretty much the good old-fashioned standard Leatherman pliers. We've got the needle nose up here, the thicker pliers down here, and the little wire cutter. All do a really good job, all really sturdy stuff. The entire Leatherman Wave is a very comprehensive and useful multi-tool. It'll do whatever you need, anytime you need it to, while being small enough to be user-friendly. Perfect size for someone with about standard size hands. I like to think I've got about standard size hands, so it fits in my hand just about perfectly. Great to hold on to, super tight. It can be used as an everyday carry pocket knife if you absolutely need, and just a really great tool that'll get the job done. If you like this video, please let us know. Press the like button, or if you'd like to see more of these videos, press subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good day.